You know I'm polyamorous, right?
What is that?
I date multiple people.
Singles and divorcees, if you ever thought your man was dating you and other women, he might just be. Listen in as we interview a very interesting and multi-talented person by the name of Q. Tonight he will be discussing his love life and his latest projects. And he's also going to give us a tour of Work Evolution Laboratories located in Long Beach. Follow along, you might just discover that marriage is just totally unnatural according to Q. Make sure and leave us your thoughts on this perspective. I'm curious to hear your views on this matter.
Hello, welcome to the Spicy Divorce Party Planner TV show. I'm your host, Spice, and today I have a guest who's a veteran, a painter, a music consultant, a poet, by the name of Q. Please welcome Q.
How y'all doing?
And what city are you representing?
I'm representing several cities. Atlanta, where I'm born and raised. I'm a graded baby. Also represent Petersburg, Virginia. That's where my father's from. And I spent a lot of time there, back and forth from Atlanta to Virginia. And I came out west and found Long Beach. Long Beach found me, however you want to say it. And I fell in love with Long Beach. So I'm representing those three cities. Yeah, that's what I'm representing right now.
How did you first start getting into painting?
I first got into painting back when my sister passed away. I was in the military, serving in Germany, bomb order. And my sister passed away from accident overdose.
Oh no.
And so my initial passion was poetry.
Okay.
I was writing poetry, and I decided I wanted to do something different. I didn't really have a hobby or nothing. I used to draw a lot, so I went to the PX, and they had a sale on oil paints and whatnot. And I had never really formally trained to paint. But I said, it can't be that hard.
Yeah.
And so I got the paints, and I started just painting. And after people saw my painting, they wanted me to paint, something for them, and that's why I started at in Germany.
Nice. That's really nice. What medium do you use?
The medium would be oil. I start off in oil, but now I just use whatever I can get my hands on. Oil, mixed media is what they call it. I do oil. I mix oil with acrylic.
Okay.
I use crayons.
Okay. Heck,
Yeah.
whatever works.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on divorce?
My thoughts on divorce is, I know the rate is high for divorce, and my opinion on it is, you got to get married to get divorced. I ain't even been able to make it because over the threshold. I ain't never been able to make it to the altar to carry the lady over the threshold yet.
So,
that could be a dream.
Why do you think it's difficult for people to commit to one another?
Well, I have an opinion about that. I have a philosophy. And my thing, I think that for me, I think marriage is unnatural. I think it's an unnatural act because we all grow and change, and committing to one person, for me, it just seemed like an unnatural thing to do. And I don't know. That's just my feeling.
No. Yeah, right.
I'm polyamorous, right?
What is that?
I date multiple people. I date multiple women.
So is polygamy the same thing?
Polygamy is a marriage. That's a commitment. That's a commitment to certain individuals, multiple people.
Okay, so you said you date multiple people.
Yeah, I don't marry. I think, like I said, I think marriage is unnatural.
So are you dating them at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
And
are they aware of one another?
They're aware. Yeah.
Do they usually have issues with it, or are they
I find
comfortable with it, or how does that go?
Most women are,
they
when
know,
they think about it, when they think about it, they commit to the it don't bother me type deal. But I think upbringing and indoctrination into a society over in the West is different. You know, the mindset is different. So women will say that they can understand and vibe with it, but when it comes down to it, it's a me thing. You know, I want you to myself. You know, it's a more of a me thing, and that's where the problem for me come in at, because I believe that I can love multiple people, multiple women, and I believe that, you know, it's workable.
We asked that question actually yesterday when we did a different interview, and she didn't know what polygamy was in the first place. So.
Really?
Yeah, so it's funny that you're talking about it today.
Did you ever fall in love with someone that your best friend or sibling was dating?
I do, but I do it all the time. But here's the thing, though. I have rules and I have laws that I live by. I'm never gonna mess with a friend, a relative, or one of my partner's girl. Yeah. So I would never ever, even though I might have feeling or attraction to one of my friends or relatives girl, I never play on it. I never act on it. Unless they have violated me in the past.
Oh no! So it's like a get back.
Always a get back. I'm always gonna get back. If you violated me in the past and your girl open up, I'm sure to slide in, slide in and slide out.
Oh no!
You know, or I may make her a girlfriend if you violated me in the past. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right, because I've heard of people like brothers. They both dated the same girl. Have you ever? So you've never done that at all?
No.
Okay.
Now I have slept with brothers' baby mamas.
Oh, but they
violated like
who violated, the woman or your brother?
my brothers. When I was in Europe, I was in love with this girl.
You're
Not
getting
really.
about to get deep now.
It's gonna get deep. I was in love with this girl. Her name was Christine. That was my baby from high school. She was an older chick, but when my sister passed away, I came home and I went up to Virginia, and she wasn't doing so well, so I brought her to Georgia, her and her kids. And I set them up in an apartment. You know, now granted, I set up a lot of people in the same apartment to work together. You know what I'm saying? While I'm overseas, I had to go back to Germany.
Okay.
So when I went back to Germany, I left my mom, her, the kids. They all had a place that I got for them out here out in Decatur, Georgia.
Okay.
And so when I got back over to Germany, I got a call about a month later, and my mom was telling me don't send no more money to the chick because she was gone.
Oh.
I like, wow, she left. She was like, yeah, she left. So I went to ask him why, and she was like, I'm gonna let your brother tell you why.
Ooh.
And so my brother said, man, that girl ain't about nothing.
Oh.
And so my brother-in-law got on the phone and said, hey man, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Your brother slept with your girl.
Oh no.
Yeah, and you know, and some shit went down and she ended up leaving.
Is this an older brother or a younger brother?
Younger brother. There was a younger brother and there was an older brother who was married to my sister, was staying in the same apartment. They let him move in too, coming from Virginia. And so my brother got back on the phone and said, man, anyway, he slept with her too.
Who, both brothers?
My brother-in-law and my brother slept with my girl. But
When you say brother-in-law, is he married to?
He was married to my sister who passed away when I was in Germany.
Was she already had passed away and then he
Yeah,
slept
but
with
she
her?
hadn't been dead a good 3 months.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's why I came home, and when I went and got Christine from Virginia, I was at home for emergency leave for my sister's funeral.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. So yeah.
Dang. So, do you talk to that man ever again?
Yeah, we still brothers.
Oh,
you know,
no.
but I say it's always some get back.
The brother-in-law?
Yeah, but I was in Germany when I got that news, man.
Okay. What was a decision that you made that was a lifetime heartache? Like an instant decision you made and then caused you all kinds of pain and grief?
Man, I got so many. But I say the one that got me tattooed. I got a right hand on my left shoulder. With a broken heart on it.
Oh, we gotta film that. We gotta film that. We gotta get that first.
I didn't finish.
We gotta get a shot of that.
But it's a hand. It's a hand with an R in the middle of it. That's the right hand, and the heart is broken. And for me, it stands for your right hand should never fuck with your heart. You're number one. You're number one person. You're number one girl. But it's your right hand should never mess with your number one girl.
Uh-huh.
Your right hand man should never mess with your number one girl.
Oh no.
That's
Was
just
that
a,
because of this?
that's just
what
a rule.
You just told us about.
No, this is
no.
just a rule that I mean it applied. Back in the day we had rules and you know
Yeah.
it was you know a code that we lived by. You know when you was a gentleman, and it should be.
Yeah.
But I took this cat up under my wing. You know we were doing some rap music stuff. And we had a little group, and I took the cat under my wing. I was selling marijuana at the time. And I took him under my wing. I gave him a package.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I gave him a job I gave him a real job at my real job.
Uh-huh.
And we were cool. We were like you know, 10-speed and brown shoes or somebody. Starsky and Hutch.
Uh-huh.
You know, that was my little partner. We did everything. You know, I included him on everything. You know, his girl hit on me one time, called me on the phone. I went, took my phone to him. I said, man, here. And I passed him the phone. Hey, that's your girl on the phone calling me.
Uh-huh.
Handle that.
Yeah.
You know.
What was she calling you for?
She was calling me.
Well, how'd she get your phone number?
Cause we all was part of the same little group.
Okay.
So yeah, but she had my number. But she wasn't supposed to never use my number like that.
Uh-huh.
You know, she was part of the group too.
Uh-huh.
She was a female rapper.
Okay.
And that's how I did that. And then on down the line, three or 4 months later, I get a call on the job. My little partner, he done called out work. And my nephew and my mom were like, "Hey, your nephew he told me he want to tell you."
Oh no.
He was like, "I saw Joyce and T Love
Oh, you dropping
kissing."
names.
Yeah, I'm dropping names on them. I saw Joyce and T Love kissing.
Ooh.
I was really for real. And so I called up her job for her.
Mm-hmm.
She done took off today.
Ooh.
So my little partner called off. She done called off.
Oh dang.
And so, you know, I took off too. So I took off too. And found out that she was in the process of sending her sister. We were staying at my mom's house at the time. We were in the process of moving, trying to find a place. She done told her sister to go get her shit from my mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
And I called her sister though. And it wasn't even pretty. You know what? I could go into deal, but I don't even want to do them like that.
Uh-huh.
But it didn't turn out nice for them.
Okay.
It wasn't nice for me because it put me in a bad space to where I went mental. And I had to seek some counseling.
Oh.
Got homicidal, suicidal, and all that at the same time.
Uh-huh.
You
Dang.
know?
Yeah. From one extreme to another.
Yeah.
All at the
I was
same
all
time.
that at the same time.
Because that was a girl you really liked.
I love that guy. Now that's when I said I would have married her.
Okay.
We was engaged and everything. I was gonna marry her.
But she got with your friend.
But she started hanging out with my friend. And the thing about it is, I think I always been polyamorous, but I always been honest about the about the situation.
Uh-huh.
And she knew it was other women. She knew it was other girls.
Uh-huh.
You know, and she could handle it, but she couldn't handle it.
Mm.
You know. But she was like, now I had a girl, but she was like the number one girl.
Uh-huh.
You know, that was my main girl. And he was my main partner, and she could have chose some other guys outside of me.
Yeah.
She had that right to do that, but don't do it with my little partner, the man sitting right up under me.
Yeah, I get that.
You know, that was for me. That was the violation.
I get it.
You know, you could have went any other direction. There was a million guys out there who would have did you. You know, but you went with the number one, with my little partner. You know,
someone who you see every day.
You know, I gave him a
really
job. You know, gave him one of his first real jobs. You know, I was hurt.
That is a major violation.
I
get it.
was hurt from him and her, because you know I had opportunity to do him, and I did it.
Yeah.
You know, and I was mad. I ain't never mind. I ain't get a chance to. I ain't get a chance to get him back. I did him real bad.
Ooh.
And left him alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my questions I was going to ask about revenge. We'll get into that one in a little bit.
I real ugly.
Oh, there we go. Goes on to the next one. Have you ever got revenge on a partner, like your female partner? It sounds like you.
Yeah, I'll get some revenge. I will.
Mm-hmm. Like how? Or what have you done?
What have I done? Do I have an example for that? Yeah, I do a sister.
Okay.
I do a sister, a cousin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which woman did you the dirtiest? Is it the one that you just talked about?
You know what? I wouldn't even say she did me the dirtiest. That was the one that hurt the worst, the most. But man, I don't dirty. Christine probably would have been the dirtiest, I would say, because she introduced me to some things that still haunt me today.
Oh no.
Yeah, she introduced me some things that haunt me today. We had a nice little run. And she contracted some things that you can't, you know.
Talking about STDs?
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah, you talking about dirtiest for real, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I ended up going to prison.
Mm-hmm.
And I did three and a half years. When I got in there, and we started corresponding, you know, and this is after the T Love Joyce thing.
Mm-hmm.
We started corresponding while I was still out there. I got out, and we got together.
Mm-hmm.
And her brother, one of my little partners as well, Dollar Bill said, hey man, he left us we had a little party, a little coming home party at Christine, and he left me at the party, and I was supposed to went back to his spot to crash, because I had my friend Joyce at his house, and I was supposed to went back over there, but Christine asked me to spend the night, so I, you know, because Joyce had did me so bad, I left her, I was going to leave her over there. Well, I left her over there, and I spent the night with Christine, and my little partner doubled back, man, because he told me not to spend the night. He was trying not to get me to spend the night, come on back and hang out with Joyce. But I want to spend the night with Chris, because me and Chris had already started corresponding while I was in the lockup, so. This man came back. He said, "Man, look here." He said, "If you plan on doing anything," he said, "you got some condoms, you got some rubbers."
Oh, dang.
I mean, go on with that craziness, man. Don't be. That's your sister we talking about. Why you worried about me having a condom with your sister? No, man, I'm good. Me and Christine go way back. We good. He said, no. He said, no, bro.
Ooh.
He said, no, if you ain't got a condom, man, I got some. I want you to use them. I want you to take them.
Damn, when the brother
I'm like, the brother, I'm like, Bill, I'm good, man. Why is you with me about me? Which is, we might ain't do nothing. He said, but if you do.
Oh, he must know something.
Yeah, but he said, but if, and you know what, I'm so stupid. I didn't catch the hint. I didn't know what he was talking about. I thought he was being funny.
Oh, yeah.
I man, go on with that bullshit. You know, that's what I told him. Go on with that nonsense, man. And so he went on, he said, man, I'm serious. And he gave me a look. And because I looked at him like, what's wrong with you?
Oh,
so
no.
he takes off. And so I go back in, and that's just me and Christine. And and is this X-ray show? Can I talk about something? What can I mean, really, because we got it. Okay, yeah. So what I'm gonna say is, Christine was one of the girls who she kind of birthed me. She kind of raised me. You know, I was a young cat in Virginia. You know, wilding out, and she kind of took me under her wing because she was doing a lot of things. She was boosting. She was selling powder. She was like one of the go-to girls in the neighborhood, and so she took me under her wing.
Yeah.
And so when I came home from the military and did what I did, it was like, come on, baby, I got you. You know, now I'm able to get you back. You know, hold you down. And so when I went to prison, got out, and we got together. I didn't know she had contracted HIV.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so the brother going through what he was going through, he was kind of telling me.
Oh, yeah.
Without
No wonder
telling
why
me.
he's telling you that. Yeah.
And so when I went back in the house, it's just me and Christine now. And the dirty part is you should tell me stuff like that before we do stuff like exchange, because you don't know my mindset or whatever. And so we did what we did.
Oh, damn.
And then you kind of told me in between.
Oh, no.
After, you know, we don't exchange some things, and then now I got to make a decision, do I want to go all the way with you? You know, and I don't know. In my heart, I was like, I don't know if I can handle that one. Because, you know, back then it had that stigma on it. That's a death sentence.
Yeah.
You know, and so she gave me the news. She started crying. She had me with her brother. She said, well, what did Billy want with you? You know, she curious. And that threw me off too. Why you worried about what Billy want with me? And so I say that boy tripping. He wasn't really wanting nothing. The guy didn't want to tell me he was trying to get me to use a condom. Ask me about sex with us.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be cool with it, and well, he told me, make sure I wear a condom.
Yeah.
And she just started crying.
Oh my goodness.
She just started crying. So she said, he didn't tell you nothing?
Yeah, she should have told you that.
I'm like,
because I think,
tell me what?
isn't that against the law?
It is now.
Yeah.
But this, you talking about the 80. That was like 80, 89. Hold up.
Did you go get tested after that?
Yeah, I got a lot of tests after that. Yeah, but that scared it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, and it should, shoot.
And needless to say, we I went back to Joyce and tried to make that work because I wasn't, I
now,
just
did you tell Joyce that you messed with the woman who had it?
I did not tell Joyce.
Oh, no.
I didn't even tell Joyce that I saw her.
Oh, no.
But
this is why.
yeah, and it is. This is why, and it is what it is. I won't lie and say, yeah, I did tell Joy, but I didn't. I did not tell her.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, she asked me and I lied.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
So I sure did.
So viewers out there, you listening to this?
Hey, it is what it is. So.
Oh no.
Yeah, not proud of that, but that's just how it happened. I could flip it and make it sweet and make it sound good, but no, we were risky. It was at risk. What do they call it? What kind of sex? Consensual.
Yeah.
Promiscuous sex. And yeah, I promote condoms. Yeah, wear them guys, put them on.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, put them on.
Thank you for letting our viewers know.
Yeah, put two on sometime. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on dating a coworker?
Oh shoot, yeah, I've done that too. Now I don't really do. I don't do it no more. Cause I had a boss told me, man. He said, after all the shit blowed up on me, he said, man, never. He told me, man, never ever shit where you gotta eat. I lost that job.
Oh yeah.
I would date. As a matter of fact, I would have sex with the office manager and the assistant office manager.
Dang. Did you get a promotion out of all this?
Yeah, I got promoted quick. I was warehouse supervisor. Look, it was guys who were mad at me because I came in the door and jumped over top of a lot of guys going to a supervisory position. I came in as a warehouseman.
At Disney, they let you date coworkers.
Do they?
Yep.
Yeah, but this particular place frowned on it. We don't like what they call it, fraternization. You don't need to be fraternized. That's what they told me. You don't need to be fraternized with her. She got a husband that's 6'5".
Oh yeah.
And 300 pounds.
Yeah, that's something you gotta think about.
Oh hey, yeah.
What has been your experience dating as a veteran?
What do you mean dating as a veteran?
So, are women more attracted to you because you're a veteran, or do you scare them off?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, PTSD. Yeah. A little of both.
Okay.
Because there are women who date veterans just because they think there's some great benefits in it, which there are.
Okay.
For people who catch and marry a veteran, because they get the same benefits, or similar benefits as the veteran did, like if they
get married to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, them benefits carry over.
Oh yeah.
To your spouse and sometimes to your kids. And so yeah, some women they know the deal is, and they go for it. You got some women who that's all they look for is old veterans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they looking for old veterans. So cat with some benefits.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
So what are some of your worst habits?
Ooh, women.
Women, okay.
That's one of that's one of the worst addictions I got.
Oh no.
Look, that tops the list. But mind altering chemicals have been a real bad thing. As a matter of fact, I smoke a little marijuana, and that's normally just to get calmed down after a long day and mellow out, and drink a little beer or two, and that's the extent of it for me these days. When I used to party though. You name it. I did it.
Okay, at least you're honest.
I done that. Yeah.
Have you ever sent poems to a sweetheart?
I had all the time. I'm a
Oh,
poet.
Lord.
I am a poet.
Does it work for you?
All the time. All the time. Women love poetry. They love poetry. They love flowers.
Mm-hmm.
They love walking on the beach.
So do you hook up your women on the holidays, like on Valentine's Day?
No, I still. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I do. I try to. If I'm with somebody, and we really there, yeah, I'm finna hook them up. I'm finna go all out. We finna do some rose petals on the bed. We finna do some candles floating on the bubble bath.
Okay.
We finna do some foot massage. We finna do all them type things. Yeah.
Okay. What advice do you have on marrying someone younger than you?
I don't have no advice on that. I say, people at a certain age, the age is just a number.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I believe.
What makes a person ideal to date?
For me, it ain't. I mean, it got to be some kind of physical attraction there. But it don't have to be like, she don't have to be like a movie star physique. Ain't none of that. It's just, for me, it's a spiritual thing.
Mm-hmm.
These days, it's not so much physical.
Okay.
As more is emotional and spiritual. I like to connect with people on a different level. I can conversate with you. I can talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk without arguing? Can we,
Big part.
yeah.
That's a big part of it.
Can we sit in silence? Can we just sit and be each other's company without having to talk?
Yeah, that's a
You
good
know.
point.
So that's for me is more important than anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
What projects are you working on now?
I got a couple of commission works I'm working on. I got actually, I got you, bro. I got a mailer painting out to Ohio.
Okay.
Just picked up another commission from in this building.
Okay, nice.
So my artist jumping off. The cats, Ted and the guys who run this establishment here, Work Evolution, they have opened up another entity and added to the roster, a studio, visual and audio studio called No Pulp Media. And it's I signed on as a rep, so I'm getting a commission for the artists that I bring in to use the facility.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that I'm really I ain't went full speed with it yet because I still got some stuff to work out as far as my living situation. I'm gonna take care of that first, and once.
That sounds exciting, working with new artists.
Yeah. So I got a couple of nice acts that I'm trying to push.
That sounds really good.
So that's what I'm working on right now, and I think I'm gonna go full force with this music thing once I get my footing
Mm-hmm.
and get me some business cards and things that I can represent
Yes.
and go out to some venues and I think that's gonna be my niche. Long Beach has been really good to me. I've been meeting some of the most talented and beautiful people here, man.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Long Beach has a history of a lot of music artists coming out here.
There's so much talent in this. It reminds me of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
It just got some beaches and palm trees, which makes it better than Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I love Atlanta, but boy,
Long
we
Beach
ain't
is
got no
popping right
beaches
now.
and we ain't got no palm trees.
That's true.
And these Latino women is just off the chain up in here. Yeah, I said it.
He said it.
Yeah, I said it.
So, do you have any last words for an ex?
Yeah,
Talk to them.
you should have stayed down. Because it's about to go down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds good. And that's a wrap for
that's
me.
a wrap. That's what's up. All right.
So, Q, how can we find out more about you and your endeavors?
Several ways. You can come meet me in person. I'm here every day. I'm at Work Evolution Laboratories. It's at 235 East Broadway in Long Beach, California.
What hours are you usually there?
I'm usually here between 10 and 5,
Okay.
officially. Unofficially, I'm here as early as, at 6 or 7 in the morning.
Okay. All right.
Also, you can find me at Instagram. We've got Instagram. I'm at ATL_Peachtree_Slim, or you can look me up as the artist art supply guy. And those are, between the words are underscores, but I'm the artist, art supply guy on Instagram. So,
Okay, sounds good.
that's it.
It's nice chatting with you. Thank you for spending some time
Thank
with the
you for
divorce party
coming.
planner.
Yes, thank you for coming. And would you guys like a tour of the facility before you go? or-
Yeah.
That's what's
Love
happening.
that.
I like this little place right here, Moe's. It's like a Mexican, But they have salads, they have burritos, they have nachos, they have whatever you want. And they bring it over. Yeah. Yep.
So who did this artwork right here?
I can have no